This is 7 National News. In our top story this evening, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, has reinforced the importance of reading about the history of the UAE ahead of the celebration of the country's 41st National Day. In His Highness's latest message on the social networking site Twitter, he stated that the 41st National Day is the most important day in our nation. He added that we are not a nation with a short history, and the first lesson to be learned from the spirit of the Union is to know our history. Before the birth of the nation in 1971, the 7 Emirates were called trucial states. On December the 2nd, the Federation was officially announced to include Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, Fujairah and Al Quwain. In February the following year, Ras Al Khaimah officially joined the Federation. The ruler of Dubai also encourages UAE residents to learn about the country's earlier history. A senior official at the Roads and Transport Authority has revealed that the construction of the Business Bay Canal Extension project, which will extend the canal from Sheikh Zayed Road up to the Arabian Gulf, will begin in the first quarter of next year. According to Emirates news agency WAM, Matar Al-Tayer, chairman of the board and executive director of the RTA, recently visited the project site, which has been endorsed by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai. RTA will award the 1.5 billion dirham project contracts before the end of 2012 to enable contractors to begin work as early as the first quarter of 2013. The canal will cross the Sheikh Zayed Road before Safa interchange and will pass through Safa Park, Wassel Road, Jumeirah 2 and Jumeirah Road. Bridges up to 8.5 metres high will be constructed over the canal on the key roads intersecting it. Designed to be another key tourist landmark in Dubai, the canal will have facilities for tourists and sports enthusiasts alike. Projected to be completed by early 2015, the priority project is expected to boost Dubai's odds in its bid to become the host of the World Expo 2020. More than 35 websites which sell controlled medicine and illegal drugs to students across the UAE have been banned. Officials from the Anti-Narcotics Department at Dubai Police have confirmed that they will be stepping up their monitoring activities in order to block drug dealing portals. Websites such as Facebook, Twitter and MySpace are being utilised by drug dealers from countries such as the US and UK. These portals are directed at the youth as they are considered an easy target for such activities. Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Juma Sultan Al-Shamsi from the General Department of Anti-Narcotics at Dubai Police told 7 National News that drug traffickers take advantage of the ignorance of young students and their lack of knowledge on certain drugs and the harmful effects. Officials stress that if caught, drug traffickers will face severe punishment.
We add the spice special and our Emirates law. It's not allowed to use it. We found there is many websites. They deal with these things and put it in this website. And if you want anything, just you can pay by credit card and they send it by DHL or anything else. When we find this website, or do we contact with our government to ban this website and close it? Until now, I think we have like 35 websites closed. And if we have another things, every day we will check and to find this website.
Smartphones and other mobile devices have revolutionized daily business activities in all sectors. However, there are at least 3.3 million threats which online users are exposed to per day. A major breakthrough has been made by web security company Blue Coat, who announced their mobile device security solutions in Dubai today. Company representatives state that through the system, they are able to identify, track and block threats which are harmful to users. According to the company's mid-year security report, it revealed that enterprises who adopt the bring your own device concept don't have protection of their IT systems as priority. John Yan, Director of Product Marketing at Blue Coat, stated that both organisations and their employees do not carry out the necessary precautions when surfing the net, a fact that cybercriminals take advantage of.
The mobile devices by design are designed to be very easily usable. And so what they do is they hide a lot of the details that you don't normally need to look at. You look at the URL, you don't look at where a particular link is going because they assume that makes it simpler for you to use. The problem is the hackers are also leveraging that simplicity. And so they don't show you all the URL. They know that. And so they will kind of encrypt it in a way that it's not easy for you to detect. And so it's not a surprise. That like 60% of the users can't detect it because they're leveraging the fact that these devices are so simple to hide their attacks. With the advent of the mobile solutions, now we talk about apps. So these are these icons that are on your device. And so what people don't think about is the mobile browser, right? So this is when you open up a mobile browser and you type in, where you want to go. What a lot of users don't recognize is that when you type in something, it actually goes to a different server. And what they also have to realize is that there's a security vulnerability that's associated with that.
The Dubai Health Authority has said that a standard physical education guideline should be launched and all schools of Dubai should meet or exceed its recommended standards. In its key statistical results announced today on the extent of physical activity and physical education programs that are implemented across schools in Dubai, the authority said that daily physical education for students from primary to secondary schools should be mandatory. The authority has provided guidelines for the schools and added that the substitution of physical education classes with other activities should be prohibited. The survey was conducted in collaboration with Dubai Statistics Centre, in which 208 schools, 65 governmental and 143 private were surveyed. The DHA also recommended that all PE teachers should participate in professional development and continuing education at least once a year to update and strengthen their capacities. And finally this evening, while McLaren and Lewis Hamilton were in pole position for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, McLaren were also making waves in Dubai off the track with the unveiling of the MP4 12C Spider. McLaren's stunning new convertible sports car officially started its tour of the Middle East with an exclusive unveiling in the UAE to coincide with Abu Dhabi's Formula One weekend. The 12C Spider, which shares many technological features with McLaren's Formula One open top race cars, will soon begin appearing across McLaren's regional retail network alongside its sibling model, the 12C Coupe. The latest sports car from McLaren Automotive is the highly anticipated follow-up to the acclaimed 12C Coupe, which was launched in the Middle East in November 2011. According to Mark Harrison, McLaren Automotive's regional director for Middle East and Africa, the new 12C Spider leaves its competitors behind in terms of design and performance.
The demand for the Spider is very strong, and we expect to have a very, very successful 2013. In the Middle East, we will sell around about 10% of all cars globally this year, and that's exactly what we'd planned. And I see no reason why 2013 won't be exactly the same. And the Spider will give us a great start to 2013. And the McLaren P1 supercar that we announced at the Paris Motor Show will arrive towards the end of 2013, hopefully, and then see out the year and what will be a very successful year in the Middle East. The 12C Spider's a very, very clever and innovative convertible road car. We've looked at every single aspect of the car, and we designed it at the same time as the coupe. And it's absolutely unique against its competitors because it is the only convertible car, the only convertible version of a coupe that behaves exactly the same dynamically as the coupe. Every other convertible on the market is compromised by added weight. There is no added weight on the structure of this car from the coupe, so it therefore behaves dynamically just as the coupe does, and that's a first in the world of sports cars.
Up next, we have your day's business news, so stay with us.